What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. My name is ShadowShadnik, and the gameplay you're watching in the background here is of Delta Force, and it's actually the team deathmatch game mode in Delta Force. They're adding a lot more small map, small game modes in Delta Force, and this is kind of their first iteration into like a smaller game mode. I don't know, I think it's 8v8, something like that. But this video is not discussing anything really to do with Delta Force. I wanted to hop on and make a real quick commentary to discuss the Black Ops 7 reveal, as well as COD Next that happened earlier today as I'm recording this. And you guys haven't seen a lot of long form YouTube videos on my channel recently, and I just want to thank everyone that has watched all of my shorts and given me likes and subscribed recently, because it means a lot to me, as I've been on a hiatus for making long form YouTube videos, as I've been able to build my setup in the background. I'm now on a 2 PC setup. Before I was only on a single PC setup, and I was struggling to edit videos in a timely manner. Now it's a lot different, and I'm going to be able to put out YouTube videos at a much quicker pace. So expect to see YouTube videos regularly back on the channel, as well as the shorts. The shorts are not going to go anywhere. I'm going to continue to post shorts at the same pace that I've been posting them, as well as the streams. Don't expect the streams to go anywhere. We're going to continue to stream almost every day here. So if you like what you see, definitely drop me a like down below, as well as subscribe to help the channel grow. We are honing in on 500 subscribers, and I can't thank you guys enough for all of the support. It really means the world. But again, moving forward into the Black Ops 7 reveal, what did I see and what were my opinions? And what I saw, honestly, I'm going to start more on the negative side, and then we'll kind of go more positive as the video goes along. I just don't want to end on a negative note. The first negative thing that I saw was that it reminded me a lot of Black Ops 6. And Black Ops 6 multiplayer I did not enjoy personally at all. I didn't play really any of it. And out of the 3 game modes, Zombies, Multiplayer, and Warzone, that was the only game mode that I did not get the Mastery Camo in. I got the Mastery Camo in Warzone, and I did the Mastery Camo for Zombies, of course, as I do every year. But I did not get the multiplayer one, and that's largely because of my distaste and dislike for Black Ops 6, the multiplayer experience as a whole. Now, looking at Black Ops 7, what I saw on Call of Duty Next today, it just looked a lot like Black Ops 6 with some added features. So they have the wall jump feature that they've added this year, which they're obviously advertising heavily. They're relying heavily on that being the different feature for Black Ops 7. But I personally didn't really like it. It looks like it's going to be a spammable, weird mechanic that people are going to spam when they're in a desperate situation and low health, that I don't know. I could imagine it being really, really annoying, especially when you pair that with skill-based matchmaking, which we're pretty sure is still going to be in the game. With all those expectations, that just didn't really look that great to me. The menus look a lot like Black Ops 6, which, you know, it doesn't specifically is not necessarily a bad thing, but if you're visually tired of looking at the same menus, that, you know, for a brand new game, they could have switched it up a little bit more. But the maps overall look decent. I'm not going to say that I'm in love with any of them until I play. And same thing with the movement. Like, for all I know, the movement could be incredible, but on the outside looking in from the gameplay that I saw, the movement didn't look that great, and the maps didn't look particularly special. I did like that the color palette was really diverse for the maps. Black Ops 6 multiplayer maps were all based off of, or all from, the Warzone map Avalon. And speaking of Avalon, we're not getting that new Warzone map until April 2026, which is hilarious. I actually laughed out loud when I found out that news. Warzone is down bad, very, very bad right now. They are going to add a Resurgence map at some point, and then there's going to be a Blackout mode. But again, this is not a Warzone video. I just wanted to mention that the Avalon map's coming in April 2026. But the maps on Black Ops 7, the color palette is diverse enough that it doesn't feel like they're all from the same map or all the same time of day, which Black Ops 6 suffered heavily from. So I do imagine that, you know, from a diverse standpoint, I could imagine myself finding the main point is you don't want to have yourself feeling like you have cabin fever with these games. Warzone, I feel like I have cabin fever a lot of the time because you only have access to like one map at a time. With multiplayer, you shouldn't feel that way. Different maps should give you wildly different vibes, and I think Black Ops 7 has that in check, hopefully. The guns, obviously, I don't have much to say until I get my hands on them and I use them, but there's a lot of familiar guns because they're banking on the Black Ops 2 nostalgia for this game. So the M8A1's back, the Peacekeeper is back. There's going to be weapons there that are familiar, as well as new weapons in the game too. But overall, it looked like Black Ops 7 looks like Black Ops 6 with a little bit of Advanced Warfare and Black Ops 3 in there, and a little bit of BO2, just kind of like by the vibes of like the operators and the way the maps look. It just kind of gives you, obviously they're going for that Black Ops 2 vibe. So that's kind of what the game feels like, or looks like from my perspective. It didn't look that crazy. It didn't look like it's enough to really compete with a lot of the games that Call of Duty is going to have to compete with come October and November. But we'll have to see when the beta comes out. From the way I'm looking at it on the outside looking in, is if the Black Ops 7 beta is not fun to play, I will not be touching the Black Ops 7 multiplayer at all. I will instead focus on the campaign, I will instead focus on zombies, and I will instead focus on whatever Warzone has to offer me if I even want to stick around with Warzone, which obviously there's questions there. But if I enjoy the Black Ops 7 beta, I will at least give Black Ops 7 multiplayer a chance when the game fully launches in November. And the only reason I would give it a chance and not completely dive in just because I like the Black Ops 7 beta is because I really enjoyed the Black Ops 6 beta last year. So much so that I really didn't want to go back to Modern Warfare 3 once the Black Ops 6 beta was over. I really was just kind of in a no man's zone where I just wanted to play the new game, and I didn't want to go back to the old one because I didn't want to go back to not having Omni movement. So if Black Ops 7 can do that for me again, where I really like Black Ops 7 the multiplayer experience, all it's going to do is open up the multiplayer door for me when the game fully launches, because I'm not going to be fooled and going to dive fully into it, because I know that skill-based matchmaking can completely change the equation for not just myself, but for a lot of people just watching this video, for a lot of the Call of Duty community in general. I don't know what they're going to do with skill-based matchmaking specifically. I don't think anyone really does. You can pretty much expect that it's probably going to be in the game though, and with that expectation there, I don't think I'm going to enjoy Black Ops 7 on the multiplayer side of things. I don't know about the campaign. We'll see what the campaign's like. It's going to be fun at least to be able to play with the homies. As far as zombies is concerned, I can't see myself not enjoying zombies. I've enjoyed every zombies experience Call of Duty has had to offer except for maybe Vanguard. And we're not going to talk about Vanguard. But Black Ops 7 just looks like most of the same. That's from my perspective. But that's going to be it for the commentary. If you guys like what you see, definitely drop me a like below. Expect to see a lot more long form content on the channel. And don't think that just because Black Ops 7 is coming out that I'm not going to be covering Battlefield or Delta Force that you're seeing right now. I'm going to continue to cover as many games as possible. But stay tuned. I'll be back. Peace.